All right. We're live again every week, Saturday morning, comment show. I, of course, have to pull up, oh, geez, some of the stuff on YouTube, man. Gotta pull up my channel, get the live going so I can see the chat, wait for a couple people to get on in, and then we will promptly get started. Maybe not so promptly. Gonna have a great show for you guys today. If not a bit short. Wait till confirmation that somebody in the YouTube verse can hear me. Yeah, let me give myself a thumbs up. Why not? Yes, Rich, welcome. Nice to have you here from the UK. Here as well, Howard County. Jonathan Mazzilli, good morning to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is good enough, right? 4 people is good enough, I believe. Let's make it a, not an even number, but like, one of those multiple numbers. There you go. Cajun Randy, well, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what I think I'll hit you guys with the Sanford intro. Welcome everybody to MLH Comment Show for the 10th of August 2024. MLH here. Welcome Susan. Nice to have the members in there, Nunya and Susan. Thank you guys so much for being members. Thanks everybody for being in chat. Really appreciate you all. We are gonna do an interesting comment show, but I need to make some caveats before we enter the domain of the comments here. I'm not gonna rehash what happened on a particular stream that happened earlier. Just not gonna comment on the KTP to LE stream at all. I will acknowledge the people that commented, had a couple of nasty comments, stuff like that, but I've already addressed those. I can't keep up to date with all the comments. I'm not going to address anything on that stream. If you guys want to see that stream, feel free to watch it. I've got a lot of great feedback on that. I called out quite a few people, which I don't normally do. And I don't want to make this a big old controversial comment show, so I decided to not comment on those comments and address them fairly individually. Like Free Jeff Winehouse here says, amazing stream. Thank you very much, Jeff Winehouse. There were some comments underneath that by Max Smith. I agree with you, Max Smith, but like I said, I'm not commenting on that stuff. So, going to a hot dog festival today, Jonathan Mazzilli says. Ask me about my wiener. That's TMI, Jonathan. TMI. Gimmickless says, interesting. Yes, check it out. It's there for everybody to see, unlike other people who took their streams down and their channel down, said I'm not going to be back, and they're back the next day, and, big time sympathy play in my opinion, but whatever. Unindoctrinated, welcome and good morning to you. Nice to have you here. We're going to continue on. Like I said, I'm not going to address any of those comments. Those are for that show and that show alone. I don't do the drama bit. And when I do, I just address things and move on. I just take a 2x4, to any of the controversy, smash it, and then move on. So that's what we're doing here. On my post about the police charging us way too much for public records, user BR4 gave me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Keeper of the list, obviously with the burning comments on last comment show. Sorry I wasn't there to support you. Still not sure what's up with the Ellie. It's okay, Keeper. You don't have to understand. I did a whole stream about it. On the, let's see, Loves Cat says, yes, you're very humble and kind. I don't understand all the jealousy going on in this community. Everyone should be happy for each other, but I guess it is a dog-eat-dog world nowadays. Let me address that. I agree with you, Loves Cat. I think the problem is, people get jealous and they hate it. Like, for me, I've always been the opposite. I've got a strong record of, excuse me, need something to, what do you call it? Lubricate my vocal cords. People just get jealous, and like I said, I have a strong record of like helping others, growing channels, getting milestones. I've been on marathons where trying to get people 10, 20 subscribers to get their milestone goal, and I honestly think that's how everybody should feel. Help each other, right? And you're right, Loves Cat. I mean, it's just a jealousy thing. I don't know what it is, but no matter how much kindness you put out in the world, there's always those detractors, those people that try to bring you down and make you feel bad and try to humiliate you in front of others. But luckily for me, really hasn't worked. And it's not going to work. I'm just I'm just gonna keep on trucking, and nobody is gonna bring me down. It's like that old suicidal tendency songs. You can't take me down, and it's kind of how I feel. Who do we got? We got some new people in the chat here. Cece, thank you for being a member. Whoever gifted that membership, welcome to the Monster Squad, CC. Evolve Riddle, welcome. Nice to have you in here, Riddle. Perth, nice to have you in here as well, ma'am. Good day to you. Hello. What's all this then? Yeah, English Bobby voice. I can't do the English accents. About the closest I can do is the Scottish, and I'm not right now in the place to to be able to pull that off, Perth. But welcome in nonetheless. Thank you for being here, Bluto. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Bluto. I really appreciate you and all the members. Awesomeness. Let's see, who else did I miss? They think they're doing better than they are, so they have to try to take you down. Yeah, it's funny that, right, King Bluto? And the funny thing is, time after time, people have tried with me, and it just doesn't work because I just do good work. I don't let a lot of that stuff bother me. I do address things from time to time, but when I address things, I have, here's the funny thing. If you have facts and truth on your side, no one can touch you. And that's the way that my channel has been. My channel hasn't grown at a rate like others that are in the 100,000 range, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. But the one thing about my channel is each and every person that's a member or a subscriber knows that I'm 100% genuine, and I think that goes a long way, and it takes a long time to gain people in that manner. But I would much, much rather be honest, truthful, and factual, and slowly gain subscribers as we're on our way to 10,000 and then 20,000 and then on, than to create my own controversies and and gain subscribers in that manner. It's kind of a false platform of subscribers. You know what I mean? So I know that my subscribers is a solid platform, and we're just going to continue going onwards and upwards. Um, who am I missing? Did I miss somebody? I bet you I missed somebody. Al SoCal, good morning to you. Nice to have Al SoCal in here. Chris on the drums. What's up, buddy? Thank you for being a member for 3 months or more. MLH is gonna fawn about Nickelback lyrics. Gimmickless says, "Yeah, not gonna happen." Good morning to you, Moses. Nice to have you in chat. Thank you for being a member for 3 months as well. Really appreciate you, Moses. I've had challenge to take me down and it does not work. Yeah, I agree with you, Bluto. You just keep on holding your head up high, speaking truth, facts, and then you're gonna be, uh, a-okay. Gimmickless 100%. Truth fears no scrutiny 100%. Good morning, old guy Mitch. Nice to have you here as well. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Nice show of support this morning, for sure. Kakawate, glad says, "Hey MLH, glad to see you. Glad to see you back in the comments, Kakawate. Missed ya. Glad you're still kicking it around and enjoying the content. I appreciate you." Drifter, who I believe is Drifter Shelley. Thank you for watching last week's comment show. Says Replay Crew. Thanks, MLH. I'm really enjoying these comment shows. Well done. Thank you, Drifter Shelley. I think I'm the only one that does these comment shows in the manner that I do them. So I hope you guys do enjoy the content here and the comments. You guys fuel this show, so it's always helpful if you guys go to a previous video and comment and stuff like that. Really do appreciate it. Okay. Studio MY, thank you, Von Michelle, for your comment. I'm not going to go over it because it's the controversy around that KT PETA and LE stream, which I have already addressed. I'm not going to address it, but your comment's well taken. I did read it, and similar stuff happened. I know it's a pattern, isn't it? It's a pattern, and it's a ridiculous pattern. And I called it out for what it was. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, make sure you check out that stream. Fab Daddy says, "Missed the show. Busy watching Maxine." That's the trilogy movie. I haven't seen that one yet. I saw Pearl and X, I believe it was called. What is that? What it is called? But excellent movie. The first one. Second one, meh. Third one I haven't seen yet. I'm definitely going to check that out. That was on Let's Talk, which I'll be doing episode 2 tonight, the call-in show that I had to replace the music show with. But I think we had a lot of fun last week, and we're going to have fun tonight. Alan B. Welcome on in to chat, Alan B. Nice to have you here, buddy. Defiance Unleashed. Oh, content. Ooh, I said that word, Defiance Unleashed. Content. Ooh, content. I mean, that's what we do on YouTube, right? Defiance, you have content on your piddly channel, and you do content on your channel. All right. Loves Cat says, "Good job, buddy." Thank you very much, Loves Cat, on the homeless outreach video that I did. Jay McManus says public employees are already paid. Yes, but it costs $57 an hour to get any type of records out of Aurora. It's ridiculous, and I'm fighting against that, Jay McManus. So just understand that I do a lot of work, not behind the camera, not in front of the camera sometimes, so off camera I'm always working to get records and information that I disseminate to you guys on a regular basis. So yeah, it gets expensive for sure. Mama Catone says, "Replay Crew, sour apple now and later in the middle of a big dill pickle. Best thing from the corner store. Wait a minute. I like the sour apple now and laters, but that they had those in the middle of dill pickles? Weird. I mean, I could see that would be kind of okay, but very tart indeed. You know. Uh all right, I'm not gonna address you, Defiance Unleashed. I know who you are, and I'm not gonna do the drama today. I just ain't. You're very unflattering to me. You have a video on your channel that is super ridiculous, and you should take it down and be ashamed of yourself. I don't know how else to put it. I didn't want to do drama today. That's why I avoided the whole KTP to LE stream, and I'm just not doing drama at all. So. You can either take it or leave it. It's up to you. Keeper of the List says, is there a 1-800-BERNIE number? You wish, Keeper. You wish. Pippi says, oh my gosh, I love listening to Art Bell, UFOs, and paranormal stuff. Yeah, that was way back in the day, Pippi. It was interesting stuff, for sure. A lot of fun. I really liked listening to him, too. You can still listen to those archives, Pippi. There's a lot there, coast to coast, with Art Bell. Lucky225 says, technically, if it's a complaint of misconduct, they have to release it within 21 days. But they use different CRSs, Lucky, and I think you can see the CRSs, in there that they hide behind. They hide behind CRS after CRS, Flea Factory says it's all good in the hood. Literally. Remind me to tell you about the time I lived in the hood in Aurora. Yeah, I frequent Aurora quite a bit. Let's see. What else we got here? Pelone, the OG Pelone says MLH with some emojis. Thank you, Pelone. You're definitely an OG. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I mean, Defiance, have I even said who you are? How do you know I'm 100% wrong? I know who you are. I know who you are. I can prove it too, but I don't get into the drama. So, you can think, you can try to obfuscate. All I know is you have an agenda, and your agenda is not very flattering to me and others, right? So you can go ahead and go back to DOA, lick his balls, rub his back, scruff his hair, maybe put it in pigtails, all that. But you're not doing anything on this channel, I guarantee you. And you're not going to touch me because you have nothing on me. You never will. Nobody ever has. People have tried before. You can try. You put your entire might into it, Defiance. Put your entire might. Get your entire crew, everybody to come after me. I've never been arrested. I don't have a record. I do good work. I feed homeless people a lot of times, which I know probably angers you or some of your, peripheral ring of people. So just stop it with the nonsense. You can make video after video, but it's not going to happen on here like King Bluto says, and that's it. I'm not addressing you any further. Keeper of the List, thank you very much for your comment. Max Smith, I'm not going to address that, but thank you very much for your comments and all the comments that you made on that stream. I did a stream with Blue Unicorn, which you guys can all check out as well. And you guys really should check out that stream. It's very interesting, members-only live stream that I released to the general populace, if you will. Not saying I wanted to Blue to slip down that hill. That's Fab Daddy, which is Blue Unicorn's nemesis. And then Blue Unicorn says your plan failed. I love that little interplay between Fab Daddy and Blue Unicorn. They're nemesis to each other. All right, let me get to some other people in here. Carrie Ann, welcome to you. Nice to have you here. Drop Shore Media, welcome. Nice to have you here. I'm ready for pancakes, Al SoCal says. Yes. Good. Pancakes are yummy. Does it matter to you welcome on in, man. Nice to have you here. Gimmickless says I'm flattered. Yes, you should be. No, I'm just kidding. Kevin H, welcome to you. Gimmickless probably. Too many people that have MLH back, and they're not going to let anybody mess with him. Thank you very much, King Bluto. I appreciate that. Press Harder's in the house. What's up? Amber Vanass, welcome on in. Nice to have you here as well. Did I miss anybody? Poe on the go's in the chat. What's up, Poe? And my good friend Nomfic is in the chat. Nomfic, I've been meaning to talk to you, man. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm glad you had a successful trip. I have been thinking about you, Nomfic. Just been super, super busy. But good morning to you. Let's see. Okay. We're moving on here. I'm not going to address that hell gear, but thank you for your comments. I really appreciate your comments, and they're, I did read them. I just am not addressing that particular stream on this particular edition of the comment show, but thank you very much for your comments. Al SoCal, who's in chat, gave me some emojis. Thank you, Al. I really appreciate your channel, Al. I do a lot of watching and lurking and stuff on your channel. You got some really good content, man. You always have really interesting things to bring to the people, and keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I'm definitely a fan and an admirer of your channel, Al. Keep doing it, buddy. You're doing great work. Blue Unicorn says, me? Yes, you. And then McDonald say, hey, is this Blue Unicorn? It is Blue Unicorn. Conspiracy Music with a comment, MLH and Blue. Awesome. Thank you. Lacey says, Lacey R says, this is an absolutely wonderful educational video, you guys. Most folks these days have no idea what nature provides. It is so sad that when the grid goes down, a majority of people will starve to death with food all around them. Regular series of similar videos would no doubt be beneficial to many people, not to mention the enjoyable edutainment value of the same. Awesome job, you two, with some emojis. Thank you, Lacey R. It was a great video with Blue Unicorn. You guys can check it out. You can get a little bit of information about suburban, food gathering, and a couple of survival techniques. We even talked about what you can use for toilet paper out there. Very useful video, I think, for sure. So let's see. I'll be doing an art stream with Pinche Becky this evening, Drop Short Media says. Well, that's awesome. I'll try to check that out, Drop Short Media. I'm a big fan of Pinche Becky's, too. I think she does fabulous work. So let's see. Lady Campion says, very useful. What a cool place. It's very beautiful up where Blue lives in that area, the Loveland area. It's really pretty. I mean, almost anywhere in the Denver metro area, all the way from Colorado Springs on up to Fort Collins, Loveland. I mean, there's just beauty all around Colorado. So that's one thing about Colorado that nobody can take away. It's just one of the most beautiful places on the planet. I truly believe. Nunya says it was a great video. Thank you, Nunya. I'm glad you watched it and glad you enjoyed it. YouTube just booted me out. Can't stop me. YouTube came right back in. Yeah, exactly. Nobody booted you out, Riddle. It's all good in the hood. Amber says, speaking of food gathering, we just got done canning tomato sauce and pickles. We're going to be starting on grape jelly soon. It's always nice to have a few things in your pantry, right, Amber, that you can always go to and stuff like that. Lori says, I'm sorry I keep missing you live. Lori, you don't ever have to worry about that's what YouTube is good for. There's an archive. You can comment just like you did. Never be sorry. It's all good, Lori. Thank you for commenting, though. Flea Factory says, my son would love this. He loves learning about foraging. I need to get him and Blue together. Yes, it would be. I'm sure Blue would be very accommodating. Blue is a nice guy, very, very nice guy, good dude, and you know, a very talented musician as well. So, just like Conspiracy is. What about the gold? Yeah, LMB. I might be doing another gold video sometime soon. Davin Prospector is awesome. He's taught me a lot about gold prospecting. The problem is, Alan, is I have a very arthritic back that prevents me from doing a lot of physical activity. Um, but I do like getting out there every once in a while. But if you like that, Alan, I might do another gold stream sometime soon. That would be a lot of fun. Who am I missing? Salty Rider, welcome. Nice to have you here. Uh, Chris, yesterday I gathered a bucket of KFC. Oh man, KFC does have good chicken, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's super unhealthy, but very, very good. Um, that's funny, man. All right, let's continue on here. Keeper says, "Show us your member." No, you don't. You don't want to do that, Keeper. That YouTube is a family oriented place. Sea Org Rescue gave me a long comment on that KT PETA stream / Ellie stream. Thank you very much for your comment. I'm addressing you now, but I do appreciate your comment, and I agree with you 100%. So, all right, let's move on to see if we got any held for review. I am expecting one or two this week. Let's see if we got. Oh no, we don't have any. Pickled mountain oysters. Oh man. No, thank you. All right, let's see what mentions we got here. Helger mentioned me in a post. Thank you very much. I'll have to check that out in a minute. King Bluto, strong supporter of the show, mentioned me in a post. Thank you very much. KT PETA mentioned me. You're welcome. KT PETA was a great stream. I got a lot off my chest on that one, and appreciate you. So there's the mention. So let's go ahead and transition on over. We'll talk for a little while, and then that will be pretty much it. Moses, thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that. It's big time appreciated, and it matters. Moses, hope you can join us tonight, or join me tonight, for the call-in show. I'll have a call-in number. You can call in, and we're gonna discuss. I had a topic. I think I have a topic for tonight. It's gonna be a fun one, and it's replacing the music show. I wished I could do the music show, but there's a lot of people that, for whatever reason, can't stand me and turn me into YouTube for playing copyrighted music, and I got struck. So we're going to do Let's Talk episode 2 tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Amber says, let's see. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Says, I might be missing my viewing hours, and you're mentioning a lot of streams that I haven't seen, got to, or been notified of. Doesn't matter. I did I don't think it's a controversial stream. Here, I'll give you it in a nutshell, okay? There was a rumor going around that KT PETA and Ellie were the same person, and there were other people that were going to do a live stream. I had no idea they were going to do a live stream addressing that ridiculous rumor that somebody started, and you can guess who. So I had the opportunity to have both on at the same time to prove unequivocally, shadow of a doubt, that they were not the same person. I addressed a lot of frustrations on that stream. Doesn't matter. And like I said, you can definitely watch that stream and get from it what you will. But I stand by everything I said. I am not ashamed of what I said. I have the facts, truth on my side, and anytime that you have the facts and truth on your side, then you win, right? So I put all that to rest, and there's still people trying to goad me into some type of streamer war nonsense, and it's just not working because like I said, I took a 2x4 to the controversy, smashed it all up, left it in rubbles and dust, and that's all they have to work with is innuendo, rumors, gossip, hiding behind other streamers, crying to other streamers about how they were mistreated and bullied and all this. It's kind of the pot calling the kettle black type of situation, projection, a bunch of stuff that I just basically just took out the trash. Let's just put it that way, and it's all trash, and that's just the way it is. It just um, you know. What else we got here? Anybody else? Sasquatch, welcome. Nice to have you here, buddy. Like me and Batman are the same person, Gimmickless says. Ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. You never see us in the same place. It's no coincidence. I agree. Our guy, good morning. Nice to have you here as well. But so that's kind of the gist of it without getting into specifics. That rumor was put to bed. Everybody acknowledges it, even people that are anti-MLH and anti-LE and all that stuff. I mean, it's irrefutable. You can't get around it. They're separate people. There was also some stuff I addressed about bullying streams, which people have taken down, thankfully, finally. And it's the right thing to do. Anytime that you have a bully stream, you should just immediately take it down because it doesn't look good on you, and people can see it for what it is. So, at least there's that. But it should never have happened in the first place. Anytime that you run with innuendo or rumor or, made up bullshit, gossip, and you make that a bullying stream, it's just not a good look. And I highly recommend, first of all, just don't do it. And if you do it, recognize you did it, realize that other people are calling you out for your BS, and at least acknowledge that you were wrong. I've made mistakes before, and I have no problem admitting when I make mistakes, and I will acknowledge it, learn from it, and move on from it. It's as simple as that. It's not a hard concept. Your ego is what's keeping you from acknowledging your wrongs. You see what I'm saying? So it's always best to just recognize, yes, this was wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. However you want to justify it in your mind, as long as you recognize that you did the wrong thing, and you should apologize. I know that's never going to come and all that for some of these people, but if you do wrong to others and many people are telling you over and over that you did wrong, then you probably should acknowledge that, examine it, make sure that you whatever your intention was, that maybe you made a mistake, and just move on. That's all. Moses says haters only make you greater. 100%, Moses. I for whatever reason, let me go over this real quick, right? So when I first started this channel, I used to do a lot of homeless outreach because I had a connection with food, food that was about to expire or was on the expired date or whatever, and I would promptly swoop in, get all those sandwiches and fruit and yogurt and all that stuff, and I would hand it out to homeless people, right? And I would still get so much hate. So much hate for just handing out food. Oh, you're going to get somebody sick. That's expired food and blah, blah, blah. And do you have a license? Do you have a handler's license? I'm like, the answer is no. How stupid is it? Do you have to have a handler's license when people come over your house and you cook food for them? I mean, come on. Homeless people don't care. They're getting food to fill their belly. It's not rancid. I'm not handing out rancid food. You see what I'm saying? It's so ridiculous. It's such a reach to say that I'm doing harm to somebody when in fact I'm doing the exact opposite. You know where that food is going to go? It's going to go straight in the trash. So rather than put it in the trash, I'd rather do some good in the world. And maybe you should look in the mirror and say, maybe I should do these type of things. It's the reason why when I go out and I say, like when I do homeless outreach or things of that nature, and I say, if I can inspire one person to buy one bottle of water and hand it to a homeless person, then I know I've done good in the world, right? And maybe that person can inspire another person, and so on and so forth, until we just have a whole society of people that are just, wanting other people to live and survive, because water is like, I don't know, the building block of life. I mean, you need water, otherwise you're not gonna survive, right? So, what is it? 3 days you can go without water, and you're gonna die. So, what is it for one of us to take a quarter, which is how much it cost at Sam's Club for one bottle of water, buy the bottle of water, and hand it to somebody that could use it? I know we get caught up in this whole thing. Homeless people are drug addicts, they're alcoholics, they don't deserve anything, right? I'm the opposite. Maybe that bottle of water will inspire that person to get into a methadone clinic, or maybe give them hope that one day they can get back on their feet. Why do we need to kick them when they're down? You see, that's my whole point in these things. So, just kind of how I feel. Let's see. What I really like about you, MLH, is that you treat people as equal human beings, unlike some people who refer to their following as minions. That to me is not very respectful. I 100% agree with you, and anybody that takes on that moniker is an absolute idiot, Nomfic. Don't be a minion. Be a subscriber. Be a fellow human being. We're all equals, right? I am no better than anybody else. Anytime somebody comes into town and says, "Hey, MLH, I'd like to meet up with you," I always take the time to do that. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not, and even if I was a celebrity, what is it to me to meet somebody? It means a lot to me to meet somebody that I've never met before, that recognizes my good work and wants to hang out with me and say hello and help me and further my efforts here. Like it's very, very I don't know, to me it's very rudimentary. You treat people with respect, because that's what people deserve, whether you're a homeless person, whether you're a rich person, whether you're somewhere in between. It doesn't matter. We're all in the same boat, right? We all bleed the same. I don't care if you're black, white, brown, yellow, red, purple, polka dotted. We all want to survive and thrive and stuff. But every once in a while, we have to think about the less fortunate and help them out. So, that's what I always say, and that's kind of the way that I live. Most expired food still has a couple of days after its stamp date before it goes bad. About a week, Chris. Most of it has about a week. Thanks, Unindoctrinated, for putting that link in. I really appreciate it. Nunya, 100% agree. Pup Groomer, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. Always enjoy you in the chat. I enjoyed your stream yesterday, Pup Groomer. I stayed for a while. There was some weird shit in a small town, but still fun nonetheless. Fab Daddy, welcome on in. Coffee brewing. I need my motivation juice. I agree. Let's see. I heard MLH was the creeper from Jeepers Creeper. You never know. Caucasians. I mean, very similar likeness, right? Not all homeless people are drug addicts or alcoholics. I was homeless for several months after having a massive stroke and no longer able to work. Yeah, Nanya, I know. We've all been there. We're all one check away from being there. Without hardships, people won't advance to better people. I agree, Gimmickless, 100%. If you have a silver spoon in your mouth and you never had to I'm not saying you're a bad person. That's just not the way to go about those type of things. But you don't have those life experiences that somebody that experienced hardship. I think that's what you mean, Gimmickless. Um, yeah, small town antics, Pup Groomer. It was fun. It was a fun stream. Make sure you sub to Pup Groomer. She's got a great channel. Let's get her monetized. She's always very generous to other streamers, including myself, and just awesome. Hey, Southern Yankees in chat. What's up, Southern Yankee? Nice to have you here, Carrie Ann. I think I mentioned you before, Carrie Ann, but thank you for being in here as well. All right, so I think that's all we got for you guys today. Be kind to others. That doesn't mean that if somebody's slamming you, you can't, retaliate or not retaliate, but fight back against bullshit like I do from time to time. But in general, be kind to people, especially the less fortunate, right? Like we don't know how bad it is until you've been there. You know what I mean? And some of us have been there. And I've been there. So, let's see. You guys hear about that rumor that MLH is in the band Nickelback? Absolutely not true, Gimmickless. I wished I had talent. Those guys are very, very talented. And if I could play like any one of them, I guarantee I wouldn't be in Nickelback, but I would be making a lot of money. You did, MLH. Always good to be mentioned, though. Yes, Carrie Ann, for sure. People with brain injuries are also homeless or susceptible to addiction. That's true, Keeper. MLH, more hair pie, dude. Oh, boy. All right, let's talk about the schedule upcoming. Tonight at 7 Eastern, I got the new talk show, Let's Talk, episode 2 tonight. I'll have a call-in number. You guys can call in one at a time, and we'll get some of you on to talk about whatever the current topic is, and should have a fun one tonight. Tomorrow on Bernie's channel, which Unindoctrinated very astutely put the link in to chat. Make sure you sub there. We're doing adult karaoke. Tomorrow's song, what the hell is tomorrow's song? Trying to remember. Tomorrow's song on Bernie's channel is going to be, oh man, I can't remember, but it's gonna be fun. Make sure you check out Napkin Art. It's very very fun, very funny show. Hope to see you all there. Support Bernie. Monday through Wednesday is usually cop watching and other shenanigans. Thursday I try to take off, although this last Thursday I did that stream with Blue Unicorn for members only live, and then of course I released it to everybody after. So if you're not a member, don't fret. There's other than missing the emojis that I put up for you guys, I have one live stream a month that I do for members only, but shortly after I release it to the general populace, so to speak. So you're not you're never going to miss out on anything if you can't afford a membership. Although I will say memberships are only $3 a month, less than a cup of coffee. MLH Carrie Ann is just shy of 1,000 subs. Ooh, hold on a second here. Let me check to see how many Carrie Ann is missing. Bernie's in the house. What's up, Bernie?
Oh, my back is hurting.
Your back is hurting? Oh, I'm
sorry.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's not your fault. That's my fault.
Let's see if I can. Can anybody tell me how close Carrie Ann is to 1,000 subs? No three-way with Bernie. Cake is better, Drop Short says.
Oh, chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake is yummy. No hair in the cake. Yeah, exactly. Does it matter your membership expired? Well, you can always get another one. Does it matter? That would be awesome. Let me check out to see how many. So tantalizingly close, Carrie Ann. You know what, Carrie Ann? You're only 32 away. I'm not going to do it right now, but this is something else that I really pride myself on, is getting people their milestones. Thank you, unindoctrinated. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to run a mini marathon until we get Carrie Ann to 1,000 subs. So tonight we should be able to get you your 1,000 subs, Carrie Ann. So tonight, 7 Eastern on the channel. Make sure you check it out. We're going to do the call-in show, Let's Talk, episode 2. And we'll get Carrie Ann up to her 1,000 goal. Only 32 people. We can definitely do that. So tonight, Carrie Ann, we will get you to your 1,000 goal. Rib Guy, see if it is on here. Nope, no membership, Rib Guy. It's all good. I know you will. You'll redo your membership, Rib Guy. No problem. Okay. So that's on the agenda tonight. That's really exciting. Let's get Carrie Ann to 1,000 tonight. That will be part of the topic of discussion tonight, but I'll have something else for you. We will get to the 1,000 milestone goal for Carrie Ann tonight. She's definitely worthy of it, and I'm really excited. It's one of my favorite things to do. So, exactly. Hey, welcome back. Doesn't matter. Yeah, see, now you got a 2-month. You got the different icon next to your name. That's a werewolf. That's the Wolfman from Monster Squad. Wolfman's got nards. That whole thing. So, welcome back. Doesn't matter. Appreciate you. And so that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. We're gonna get Carrie Ann her 1,000 subs tonight, which should be a joyous occasion. It'll be a ton of fun. I hope to see you all there. Oh, wow. Thank you for gifting the memberships. Doesn't matter. That's awesome. Who got them? Ooh, a lot of people got them. Awesome. That's awesome. So if you got a membership from Doesn't Matter, make sure you thank Doesn't Matter. That's awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate that. We're close to getting another emoji, too. I think we're like... I don't know, 10 or 15 away from getting another emoji for the for you guys, for the Monster Squad. All right. Let's see. So Thursday, usually an off day for me. Friday, I do my show called RP Grinders. It's a video game show if you guys like video games. It's a show for you. 7 Eastern, twitch.tv/RP Grinders. Saturday, of course, is the comment show in the morning. And then the talk show at night at 7 Eastern time. Sunday is Bernie's show at, I believe it's 7 Eastern. Or no, it's 9 Eastern. So tomorrow, do you know the song for tomorrow, Bernie?
I don't, and I forgot what napkin art was, too.
Napkin art is everybody nude skydiving.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys want to check that out.
Aboard the penis plane.
Yeah, I guess. And then I forget what the song is, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you check that. Oh, Footloose. That's right, Nanya. Footloose is the song. Thank you. Thank you, Nanya. And I know Nanya is looking forward to that big time.
I can't wait to draw the skydiving.
Nah, don't give it away. Don't give it away, because napkin art is special.
All aboard the...
Okay, so that's the schedule. All right, one last thing before you guys leave. If you're struggling from your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen. Sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a national hotline, or actually a North American hotline that you can dial. 3 simple digits, 988. Remember that number. You dial it up. You'll get hooked up with a professional that can help you out and listen. Which is super important. People don't have listening skills, but these people do. If you're uncomfortable with talking with someone, you can also text that number. If you don't live in North America, just put in your browser of choice, mental health help, and there'll be a plethora of options there for you. Click on one of them, get connected with somebody that can help work you through some of your issues. Don't do anything rash until you talk to somebody. It's not worth it. I've been there. I've been to those low places. Please, just talk to somebody and hopefully get some help. That's all I got for you guys. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully I'll see you guys tonight, which is super exciting. I want to get Carrie Ann up to her 1,000 goal tonight. All she's lacking is 32 people. I'm sure we can get 32 people to sub to Carrie Ann. So let's rally around Carrie Ann tonight. Get her 1,000 subs, and I'll see you guys there at 7 Eastern time. Is it 7? Yeah, it's 7 Eastern time tonight. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you.